So I did this acting job. I stumbled into acting. I don't know how. Who mentioned Star Wars, man? Fuck that shit. Yeah, I don't know what happened either. It's mad. But yeah, I've somehow ended up in this world. But I got this job, right? It was my second job, and I was playing a soldier in this show called The Last Panthers. I don't know if anyone saw it. I took it because the guy who wrote my first ever part, wrote the show, didn't realize that it was being filmed in Montenegro, which sounds great, but it is in a city called Podgorica, which, when I went on TripAdvisor about 2 days before, amongst travelers, it's considered the worst capital city in the world. And to make things worse, I had big hair. I mean, like kind of this level, maybe a little bit more. And I only had 5 lines, so I sent an email to the department going, hey, yo, listen, I don't mean to sound like a diva, but can I, like, keep my hair? Because I've only got, like, 5 lines. Can you just give me, like, a helmet or whatever? Because it's not army regulation, you know. So I turned up to this set, and they're like, oh, Jordan, okay, you want to keep your hair, right? Okay, don't worry about your hair. It's fine. Your hair's fine. Don't worry about your hair. His hair's fine, isn't it? He can keep his hair. His hair's good? Okay, don't worry about your hair. And I'm like, I'm not that, okay. And she goes, well, just going to check with the director. I was just going to check that, yeah, I think you're fine. You're going to keep your hair. Don't worry about your hair. Your hair's fine. I was like, all right. The director comes, and he's this dude. This guy's amazing. He's directed, like, Breaking Bad and shit. This guy walks in, he goes, hey, Jordan, you cheeky rascal. You keep your hair, you party in London, right? I was like, cut my fucking hair right now. I turned to people like, cut my fucking hair. They're like, you know, you don't have to cut. I cut it. So I told myself that I didn't need it. And you know what happened? I cried. I fucking cried. Anyway, so Podgorica is so difficult to get to that I literally had 52 hours between 2 scenes, right? That they didn't put me back in England. I was in Montenegro. I didn't know anyone. I met Samantha Morton, that she was there with her family. I wasn't going to text her and ask if she wanted to hang out. There was no internet in the hotel. Everything around was bakeries. There was just bakeries. A lot of stray dogs. And also, I don't think the country's racist, but there were no black people, and I was kind of constantly, like, just waiting in a bakery. This kid, yeah. No, you can't touch it. Anyway, so waiting for one of the scenes, I literally lost my mind. So I actually managed to write it down. I haven't read this out in a while, but it's called Nothing Is Going On. Podgorica, I said. Podgorica, he said. His eye twitched. Do you know where Podgorica is? It's the capital of Montenegro. There's nothing going on. Honestly, nothing. I'm playing a soldier in a TV show. They cut off all my hair. Now I've got nothing on top and nothing's going on. I cut off my hair to see how it would make me feel and to try and tell my face that I had faith in him. My hair wanted to let go and my face wanted to see other people. Eventually they'll get back together, but my face thinks that my hair needs some time to grow. I leave my hotel in Podgorica and draw the attention of 3 stray dogs who were sitting having a coffee at a bar. 2 lapdogs and Beethoven start sniggering at me. I bet it's because they've got loads of hair, the fucking furry bastards. Now they've all got sunglasses on. 3 cuddly detectives with no leads. There's nothing going on. I'm sat in front of my mirror and I'm watching my hair grow. It's taking ages. My phone's on 1% battery, so I switch it to airplane mode. Like, that's going to make any fucking difference. I've got no signal. No one's around. Nothing's going on. Had I kept my hair on the first day, I'm certain I would have cut it by now. Just as something to do. And to see how I'd feel. My head feels like a gravestone. I might go and watch my battery die. I'm sat alone in a restaurant that seats at least 50 people in a hotel with about 200 rooms, and no one's there. Where is everyone? I've been outside, there's nothing but stray dogs. I want to know what love is ricochets off lonely plastic. The waiter stands directly in front of me, and I gaze up at him. There's no one else around. A main course of chicken costs €5. I don't question it. I order that and 15 bottles of red wine. Careless Whisper comes on, and it can't get much worse than this. But sorry, I mean, I got over it now. I'm sorry, R.I.P. man. By the time the waiter returns, I'm on my 9th bottle. All my teeth are purple, and so is my hair. I scream at the waiter, "Fetch me a single strand of spaghetti." The saxophone solo has been playing since dinosaurs. This exact situation is how I usually feel when I hear Careless Whisper, when I'm not in a fucking crazy country and I'm in a capital city where there are things going on. I guzzle my last glass of wine and order the waiter to sit down in front of me and put one end of the spaghetti in his mouth. "Chew," I said. "I've got no hair." I put the other end of the spaghetti in my mouth and collapsed onto the table. I can't believe I got this drunk on my face's first date away from my hair.